Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of four to begin the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The Twins have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Dylan Cease gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around in a big way.
Now at the plate here is Andrelton Simmons.
固定してもいけば、まあ、こっちはいいか。
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
I can't tell you how big a play that is right there. It's so important to keep runners off base, but how about keeping the go-ahead runner off base? Your pitcher's fired up right now.
Next to hit is Luis Arias. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Engel is there, 2 gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And that misses 2-2. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And he fouls this one off. Still 2-2.
粘る。
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jordan Balazovic is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
こっちも
He's ready.
オール
Here's
ス
the
ター
first
プラス
pitch.
か。
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
あ、そうか、ランナーオートにしてたか。まあいいか。
The batter will be Danny Mendick. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pitch is
Wow.
way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next, it'll be Eloy Jimenez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And now the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Reynolds on second. Mendick on at first with nobody out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have
連続フォアボールか。
At the plate now is Leury Garcia, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a half swing. He's wanting to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. This is pulled
Oh,
to the right, and that's in there, base hit. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
いや、入っとったな。
The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Sent on the ground
Yeah.
at the second. Simmons back to
さすがに
first, so
取る
they
か。
get the double play, but the run does come in to score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. back on the south side. Second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He'll come in here at 263. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shot toward right center. Angle finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. So here's Jose Abreu, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he.
普通に真ん中や
Want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. The batter will be Luis Robert, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
1-1 the count. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The second baseman.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah,
急に飛び出してきた。
this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
たまらず飛び出してきた感じか。
And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Robert over at second. Reynolds on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The 3 of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just a moment. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. First pitch on the way. Byron Buxton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. Good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's hold on here though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
取れんか。
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Simmons is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A Ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center.
よっしゃ、どん詰まり。
Reynolds calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's gonna have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep
普
breath.
通に入っとるがな。
Falling behind.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in once again is Eloy Jimenez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 1-0. Oh, and this ball
Wow.
is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will
そのまま
stay
入
fair.
る
It's gone.
か。
A home run.
おはようございます。ワトニーモーリー。
It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez.
懐かしのワトニー
24 home
さ
runs for him on the season, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the
こ
top
れ
hitters
は
in that
完
lineup.
璧
So
でした。
a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, that
Wow.
hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and at a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
わ
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the
お。
pitching
ラルー
staff
サ
to
監
throw any
督、
pitch,
今日の
any
球
count,
審、
knowing
お
they
すぎ
can
のジャ
bounce
ッ
that
ジ。
breaking ball
お
and
す
feel
ぎ。
like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is
激横
really
で
one of
し
the
た。おい、
special
おすぎ。
defenders in sport.
Well, giving
今
up
の
hits
ジャ
is
ッ
one
ジは
thing,
な
but
んだ、
judging
甘い
by
ん
that
だ
last
よ。
pitch,
バ
he
カチ
doesn't
ンが。
have any consistency with his
お
release
すぎ
point
審
right now.
判黙
He
りな
doesn't
さい。
know where it's going, and he knows it.
退場。
Working for the punch out and the offer.
わあ、チャレボールや
Oh,
ろ。
looked below the knees, but he rings it
あ
up
れは
anyway,
ボール
and
で
there's
しょ。
one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor.
この
but
審
it
判
wasn't
やばいっす
outrageous.
ね。
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
ボールですや。
Especially when you're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And the next to bat will be Tim
さすが
Anderson.
おすぎ。
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
It's one thing to get hit
ト
around,
ム・
but
ア
it's
ンダー
far
ソンじゃ
worse
なく
when
て
you're
ティ
getting
ム・ア
yourself
ン
in
ダーソン
trouble
ですな。
by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or
ト
unacceptable.
ム・アンダーソンってなんか別におるらしいですけど
He's
ね。
set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
海外のなんか情報専門家みたいなのがトム・アンダーソンって人がおるらしいですよ。プレステなんとかが今度出るとかいうそういう業界情報を出す人はトム・アンダーソンさんって人がおるらしいですよ。情報屋というか。ティム・アンダーソンによう似てますよ。ティムかトムかの違いで。トム・アンダーソンって人なんですよ。結構そういうマニアックな情報を流してくる人なんですけどね。
As he grounds one briskly to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
結構また当たるらしいんですよね。よっぽど内部関係者とパイプを持っとるんでしょうね。内部情報を聞き出してで、なんか今度これが出るとかあれが出るとか。垂れ流し屋みたいな感じですよね。内部情報を表に垂れ流してね、今年の秋にプレステ5プロを出すとかなんとか言ってますけど。
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the line.
ほんまに情報屋みたいなね。
He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off their ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Fouled away.
そういやなんか油山牧場っていうとこなんか乳搾りができるとか言ってましたね。なんか意外とケンさんの家に近所なんちゃうんすかあれ、油山牧場って。地図で見たら意外と近そうでしたよ。なんか油山牧場っていう。はい、電車で行こう思ってもなんか中途半端なとこやからバスとか乗らんとあかんみたいですけど。チャリンコやったらピューって行けるんかわからんすけど。モーモーランド、そういうのがあるんですか。モーモーランドなんか体験ができるらしいですよ。結構離れてますよね、駅からね。
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
あれも結構なんか簡単そうに見えて意外と絞っても出んらしいですよね。なんか絞り方のテクニックがあるかなんか知らんけど。簡単そうにやってるけど自分がこうやると意外と出えへんっていうね。
Count now a ball and a strike. Fastball just inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't
牛
get the
乳
swing,
もほん
but
ま
the
飲
guy
ま
at
ん
the
です
plate
よね。
isn't
白
slowing
バラ
up
ぐらい
and
しか飲
chases
まん
as
か
many
ら。
bad pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Full count now, 3-2. Jorge Polanco would be next. And he fouls this one off.
中には牛乳はなんか体に悪いから飲むなとか言ってる人いますからね。あれは飲まん方がええとか言って。子供の頃でも給食に普通に牛乳出てましたからね。牛乳瓶で入った牛乳をよう飲んでましたよね。家でも普通に紙パックの牛乳飲んでましたからね。やべやった。牛乳に文句を言うやつはげんこつだ。まあほんまかどうかわからんすけど、専門家も飲まん方がええとか言うてる人もいるしね。特に子供の時飲むのはやばいとか言って。まあ昔はあれ飲んだらなんかね、身長が高くなるとかなんとか言ってましたけど。牛乳もなんかいろんなとこ出しとるからね。専門家のじじの頭にげんこつ。まあなんでも食いすぎ飲みすぎがあかんぐらいですよね。ほどほどにしときゃいいですけど。
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1, and their runners at the corners now.
まあなんとか横浜もね、開幕2連勝ですからね。でも巨人が2連勝してるとはあれでしたけど、阪神がえらいなんか点が全然取れてなかったですね。
Into the box now, Danny Mendick. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line into left center. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to
ゴ
third.
キブリ軍は不正により勝ちはなし。
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a
変わった。
He's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Gonna leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And it's fouled away. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and it's behind in the count now. 0-2.
まあ始まったばっかとはいえね、負けが続くとなんか嫌ですよね。横浜も一時期よう開幕負けまくってましたからね。
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
理由は M ちゃんが裏でやらかし指示をしれっとマネー
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit it into the straightaway center. Catch made in center.
うわ
Here comes
強
the
肩や
runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly
ま
right
あそれにしてもメジャー勝ったけどもう打ったとかいう人いましたよね。あれはびっくりしましたけど、もう一人のケンさんがメジャー売りましたとか言って早すぎるやろと思ったんですけど、肌に合わんかったんですかね。ああ、危ない危ない。まさかメジャー24をもう手放すという。まあプロスピが欲しい言うてましたけど、あれもいつ出るかわからんですからね。それは夏場に出るんか秋に出るんか全くわからんからね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins.
でもプレステのストアでね、もう欲しいものリスト入れれますからね。大活で。入れれるんですけど、発売日書いてないですけどね、あれ。あくまでリストは入れれるけど、いつとか書いてないですからね。始まったら通知が多分来ると思うんですけど、夏ぐらいに来てくれたら一番いいんですけどね。秋ぐらいやとちょっと待たされる感じがあるから。
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the
持ってかれた。
Stitch of as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
監督がしれっと24を小遣いにしたベンチコーチにバレた大説教されました。金欲しさにさすがに売るという発想はないですね。もう永久保存版ですからね。
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another 1-2
あ
delivery.
と昨日まっちゃんさんのとこで見たんですけど、横浜やっとリーグ優勝しましたからね。長かったですけど。最後もあれ阪神とやっとったんですけど、1-0でずっと抑えられてね。このまま負けるんちゃうか思ったら、9回に土壇場で追いついて、最後峰井さんのサヨナラタイムリーでそのまま優勝しましたよ。ちょうど巨人が負けとったんですよ。で、その時点でもうリーグ優勝しましたね。あとはまた残り試合とクライマックスですよね。
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you
いや、
recognize
阪
a
神
hitter's in
の
protect mode, you don't have to
高
come
橋
inside
と
the
かいうピッ
strike
チャー
zone.
が投げ
You
とっ
can
たんです
just
けど、やったらうまくて
extend
ね、
further and further until
全
they
然打てん
literally
かった
can't
んですけ
touch it.
ど、9回にやっと捉えて、
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Garcia is there, 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 for him to this point. As he looks at a fastball
ラ
that's
ミ
in
レス
there for
監
strike
督
one.
が胴上げさ
Hey,
れ
this
てまし
isn't
たからね。
exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting
う
out of this
ん、
inning without
ち
any
ょうど
further
また
damage.
監督の横に三浦さんがおったんですよ、
On
ちょ
its
うど。
way is pitch number 75.
番長三浦さん
Hit
が
on。the ground to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on
いや、
his
でもま
solo
あ、横
home
浜
run.
も
Middle of the
かなり
night
強
from
かったっす
Guaranteed
からね。
Rate Field. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 1.
うん。もう一緒に三浦さんも胴上げさ
Here's
れ
the
とったんや
catcher
ちゃう
Yasmani Grandal as we move past the
ダブ
halfway
ル胴
point
上
to
げ
this
で。
one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off.
パ・リーグはでもまだソフトバンクがね、マジック15ぐらいちゃうんですかね。
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Love the
選
high
手
heater
全
right
員
there to
ラミ
raise
ネ
the
ス
hitter's
監督
sights.
笑い
Let's
ま
see
し
if
ょ
he
う。
buries something in the dirt right here.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the 1-2. On the
Ah,
bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to.
あとはその新しいね、プロスピが出てくれりゃ。
Disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at
まあ
bat.
でもあれが出たらまた今
Put himself in a
後
good hitter's count.
定期的に出る
Swing
か
and
も
a
しれん
missed
ですね、
strike
また。
two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle
まあ
at the
でも
plate.
もう出えへんのちゃうか思うとったか
2-2
ら。
one more time. And
ま
this
さか
misses,
出
so
してくる
that'll
とは
fill
思
the
わんかっ
count
た
at
ですけど。
3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now here's a check
No.
swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first with one out now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And that one yanked just foul. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit weakly back to the
あ
mound.
あ、取れた。
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead it 5-1. Now at the plate is Luis Arias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're
ああ、
willing
みん
to
な
change it
疲
up
れ
a
まく
little
って
bit.
るな、これ。
And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball, that's down.
Got him.
おお、入った。
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Nelson Cruz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right.
おお。
And that's the second out. Josh Donaldson digging in
な
now.
ん
He
と
comes
か
in
6回はいけ
0 for
そう
2thus
です
far.
な。
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-1 the count now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And
Oh.
he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Ready now for the White Sox. Adam Engel. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
まあでもようやくなんかちょっとぬくなってきた感じですけどね。
Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
でも未だにあんだけ寒かったから桜が全然咲いてないですけどね。
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. It was a
で
base
も明
hit
日
last
か
time up.
ら4月ですからね、もうね。
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
あんだけ寒かったら桜も咲かんですよ
Engel
ね。
on at first, nobody out.
日は照るけど風が
Now
寒
a
いっ
throw
ていう。
over, and the runner will get back standing.
もう4ヶ月目っていう、早いですね。3ヶ月終わりですよ。もうなんかそうでもないような、けどもう
Here's the
3ヶ月
0-2.
っていう。
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses
こ
for
の
the
間なん
first
か
out.
年明け
It's
た言う
always
てたような
nice
気
to
がしたん
keep
です
a
けど。
guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
ぱ寒いのは、まあ、
So now to
勘
the
弁
plate,
しても
Matt
らわんと。
Reynolds. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
寒いより
Kepler is right there
暑い
as he'll
方
put it
が
away
いいです
without
けど
much
ね。
problem for the second out. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
まあ年がら年中寒い国もね、たまらんですけどね、あれは。
Runners on the move for second. Pops this one up. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. White Sox on top, 5-1. And now here is Miguel Sano, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got put
Ah,
away with a
kinda.
fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Jay
まあ、あ
Sprague
とは
is on
ど
the
の
pitch
タイ
for the
ミング
bullpen now to
で
start inning
福
number
岡に
7.
行くかですよね。まあ、だいぶぬくなってきたから。
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes. Hot shot
Oh,
on
wow.
the ground is short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now a swinging bunt.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase.
No.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
かといってね、やっぱ飛行機は早いんですけどね、トータル時間で計算するとあんま新幹線と変わらんっていうね。金がめっちゃ高いんですよね、飛行機って。
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the
飛
mound.
行
trying
機
to
の
roll a
金
double
額
play,
が
and he
めっ
throws
ちゃ
him
高い
for
っ
a
すよ
seam.
ね。まあ早い分値段がする
Nothing
っ
in
ていう
one
ね。
count. Here it comes.
場所によりますもんね、あれ。多分東京から福岡とか行くんやったら飛行機の方が断然早いですけどね。あれ新幹線やと5時間かかりますからね。
Fly ball out toward left
5
center
時間は
field.
なかなかしんどいですよ
Center
ね。
fielder on the run.
5時間かけて行くんやったら飛行機で行こうかってなりますよね。
Here's Byron Buxton now.
大阪から福岡やったらまあ新幹線の方がね、2時間半やから。
First pitch
まあ
coming.
金
Here
も
it
そ
is.
こまでかからんし、
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
飛行機めっちゃ
Can't
高
waste
いんですよ
getting
ね。
the leadoff runner on in this
あの
situation.
金額見たら
Someone's
さ
gotta
すが
bear
に
down and
新
get a
幹
big pop.
線でいいなって思いますよね。
Ready with the 0-1.
まあまああんだけ
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the
まあ
third.
早いっていう
And
の
a
が売り
bad
やと
time
思うんで
for
すけど。
that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to show
安く
just how
1000回。
far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made
もう
the
ちょっ
decision
と
to
安
move
かっ
up
た
the
らこう
base
手軽に飛
pretty
行機
easy
乗
to
ろうか
make.
って思うんですけど、あの値段見たら、いや、もうやめとこうからみたい
1-1. Here it comes.
な。わーお、
Base hit into right center.
軽々乗れないで
Throw
す。
into second. The
お
tag,
っしゃ。
and they'll get him at second, and with that, the
残
side is
念でした。
retired. Twins forced to settle for one. Stretch time here on the south side
まあ
of
あれ
Chicago.
もなんか調べてね、なんか
And the
ホテル
Twins
とセットの組み合わせのやつとかやったら、ちょっとは安いんか知らないですけど、
In now, Eloy
それに
Jimenez
しても高いっすよね。
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He homered back in the
飛
third
行
inning
機
of
自
this one.
体、子供の頃乗って以来乗ってないですからね。田舎帰るときに乗ったぐらいで。
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Leury Garcia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
北海道とか行くんやったらほんまね、飛行機乗らんと時間かかってしゃあないですからね。
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Tried to crush that ball. Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
体に当たってますけど。ああ、
And
ね
he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Jonathan Lucroy gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And now the first pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or
新
his
幹
club have
線
been
でもなん
hoping
か
for. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls
JR
and
が
2
出して
strikes.
るお得な
Hey,
プラ
this
ン
is
と
an
かも結
amazing
構ある
inning
んです
right
けど
here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
あーっと
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus
あーでもなん
and
か
get
こ
back
こ
to
最
work.
近駅んとこやったら外人さんおるんですよね。白人の外国人がやったら来てますからね。アメリカ人というかヨーロッパ人というか。大量に改札前に溜まってますからね。どこ行くんか知らないですけど。混み方がちょっと異常なぐらいやたら混んでんすけどね。ああ、チャイナが多いですか。こっちなんか最近アメリカ人みたいな人が多いですね。まあ中国人もおるんですけど。7対3でアメリカ人の方が多いぐらいの。ちょうどだから新大阪の駅の最寄りのホテルが大量にね、アメリカ人が歩いてますよ。特大の旅行バッグみたいな転がして。7対3でアメリカの勝ちで。まあ新大阪の駅の真上にもホテルあるんですけどね。多分結構値段するんちゃいますかね、あれ。新幹線出てすぐ真横にホテルがあるんですけど。あれが一番近いですね。改札の横にホテルがあるから。あそこが一番最寄りのホテルですね。
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
もうほんまに新幹線乗り場のね、まあ、歩いて1分ぐらいで行けんちゃいますか、あれ。 あれはほんま近いホテルですね。駅とホテルが合体してるような感じやから。あの周りはまた食い物屋が多いですからね、また。まあ、値段なんぼかわからんすけど、結構便利やから値段取ってそうですけどね。旅行の場合ほんま荷物がどうしてもねかさばってきおるからね。でっかい旅行カバンっていうんですか、キャリーケースというか、特大のでよう転がして歩いてる人いますけど、あれの持ち運びも大変ですよね。あれね、荷物はよう入るけど転がして移動せなあかんのが大変ですよね。うん、いかにだか荷物を少なく行くかっていうね。自分も行く場合極力も荷物減らしますからね。意外とゲーム機とか持って行ってもホテルでやるかいうとあんまりせえへんからね。結局あんまり持っていかんでよかったんちゃうみたいな。まあ充電のねモバイルバッテリーとか絶対いるからあれですけど、意外とね持っていくとあんまり使わへんっていう。まあ新幹線とか時間が結構あるんやったらねあれですけど、あと問題は着替えですよね。着替えももうあんまり持っていかんようにした方がいいんですけど。ああ、これは三塁行かれる。ああ、やばいやばい。もたついとる。ああ、やばいやばい。ランニングホームボタン間違えましたね。今のなんか手伸ばしたけど取れんかったですエラーしたので罰金8億ペソです。まあ夏場やったらまだねT シャツだけとかやったらね荷物はそんなにかさばらんすけど、まああとは替えのパンツぐらいでしょさすがにパンツ替えずにずっと履くっていうのもなんかね。
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive here.
逆にケンさんの言ってた風呂入らん人着替えも何もいらんのじゃないですかもう手ぶらで行ってそのまま風呂入らんとまあホテルに泊まりゃ風呂はねあるからですけど、着替えも何もなしで行けんじゃんすか風呂なしでもいいですよとか 着替えも風呂も何もいらないです。もう飲み食いできたら OK ですね。手ぶらの旅行ができるっていう。だってもう風呂入らんってことはもう着替える必要ないですからね。パンツが汚れようが、シャツが汗かこうが気にならんっていう。周りはめっちゃ気になりますけど本人は気にならんっていう。No.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2.
あー、持ってかれた。同点。土壇場で追いつかれてました。
A two-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
いやー、2アウトまで行ってたのに。風呂入らん友達はホテルでなく公園で寝てまいもうそこら辺のベンチで寝とったんやホテル代もいらないじゃないですか、それやったらすごいな。着替えはいらんわ、荷物もないわ、ホテルもいらんわどんだけ節約できるんやっていう下手したネットカフェでとか言うかもしれないですね24時間のネットカフェでうん。夏場ってどうしても汗かくから顔拭くやつとかあるじゃないですか。間に合わんああいうので拭かんと顔がベタついてきますからね。その人は多分ベタつこうがないしようが気になると思いますけどトイレと自販機と近くのコンビニのほんまにもそこら辺の公園で寝るっていうまあアメリカじゃないからそんなに襲われることないと思いますけど服同じの着てますからじゃあすごいな洗濯もせんのちゃうんすか、そうやったらね風呂入らんってことはその汚れた服もそのまま洗ってないじゃないですかどういうあれか知らんすけど
Garcia gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Randy Dobnik is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
その人って一人暮らししてるんですか、それとも実家暮らしですか。
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. And
ああ、実家なんすか。実家やったらまあね、親が選択してくれるとは思いますけど。でも同じ服っていうのはあんまりこだわってないんですよね。ああ、タバコの匂いがすごいな。ヤニの匂いで。
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fouled off.
ああ、
And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2.
まあ部屋がそんななっとったら染みつきますよね。体は臭いわ、服は臭いわ。
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
すごいな。
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off
Oh.
ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job
そ
of
んだ
pitch
けでも
recognition, knowing the
臭かっ
strike
たらあ
zone
んまり
to draw
周
a
り
free
も
pass there.
相当嫌がるでしょ。
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back.
He's going, he's going,
First
he's
pitch of
going.
the AB on its
ああ、
way.
でもた。
Off the bat and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals
うん。
second with ease.
嫌がるし、僕は切れます。誰ももう遊ばんなるんちゃうんすか。もう言われても、いや、用事あるからええわとか言って。
And the runner's breaking for third. This one skied out toward third. Right fielder is on the run.
あら、
But
なん
he
やなんや、
can't
取っ
get
て
to
な
it.
い。
And that'll score the runner from second as it
取
hops
られ
over
た
the
と思っ
wall
た
for a ground rule double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you
誰も
can
も
get them, but
う
when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that
遊ぼう
feels
とは
good.
思わんでしょ。
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of
まあ電話はええかもしらんすけど、直接会うとなると、いや、それはちょっとっていう。
Into the box.
電話だけでいいんでとか
First
言っ
pitch
て。
to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
まあ電話は別にね、匂うことはないからあれですけど。
Sinker stays outside.
うん。まあ直接会わんともう、LINE 専門の友達。ああ、間違った。抑えやっとかなか。
Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So now
ああ、でも風呂入らんっていう時点でも
working here to bring home that very
やばすぎですよね。
insurance run standing at third. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Next up, Leury Garcia. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out. His side is retired. White
よっしゃ、これで抑えて。ああ、ほんまその匂いの問題は大変ですよね。前一緒に仕事しとった人もね、一人結構匂う人がおったんですけどね。で、結構一緒におった人がお前匂うからなんとかせえよとか言ってなんか散々言われてましたからね。 石鹸とかでも匂いを消してくれる石鹸とかあるんですよ。それを使えとかなんとかかんとか言って。ねえ、あんまり匂うから香水つけろとかなんかあれこれあれこれ言うてましたけどね。いや、脇毛はそれとか言うて。
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be leaning out over that thing.
Garcia is there.
なんか多分そういう匂いを抑える石鹸みたいなのが売ってるんですよ。それがあるからこれ買って使えとか言ってもう容赦なく言う人やったからね。ああ、やばいぞ、やばいぞ。ああ、普通やったらあんまりそこまでね、ストレートに言わないですけど、もう一人の人がもうはっきりもの言うから、周りに気使えよとか言ってる。
Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now a little pepper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw on to first will take care of him and the White Sox.
まあ言われてる本人さんはもう黙ってますけどね。
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end 6-5 the final. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Evan Marshall gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that will
タバコは飲まん人なんですけど、コーヒーを飲む人でね、車の中でコーヒー飲むと結構また匂いがまた気になるから、あんまコーヒー飲むなとか言って徹底したダメ出しを食らうっていう電車とかはそうでもないが、車の中って結構密室やから匂いがこもるんですよ。まあ今はどうなってるかわからんですけどあーなんとかでも連敗は止まりましたね。3ゲームかまあまだまだわからん状態ですな。2試合目いきましょう。いやめちゃくちゃ腹減ってきましたねウインナー食べようかな。ポイントがなんか10万ぐらいなってませんこれよう見たら。3試合目知らん間にこれ10万ポイントぐらいいってますよこれ。 ハマりまくってますけど。よっしゃ。さあ、終わりましょうか。ちょっと、期限のやばいウインナーを食べときますわ。期限が切れる前に。トリプルヘッダー。ああ、腹減った。梅干しご飯。めっちゃ腹減りますよ。おかずが物足りんくて。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではではでは。